Hey folks, Stan Baker with Hunt the Racket. I would like to introduce you to our new general manager and the man who makes everything work at Hunt the Racket, Steve DiGesualdo and Danny Bowie. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about our new membership drive. We are providing a place for people to come and hunt, stay in our cabins and hunt upland game. We have pheasant, chukar, quail, we have sharp-tailed grouse, and we have 4 beautiful award-winning German short-hair pointers. We have dove hunting, we hunt turkeys. We have a tremendous amount of turkeys that come up here in the spring. Then we go into the deer hunts and the antelope. The deer, we have whitetail and mule deer. They are record-breaking deer. Our duck and goose hunting is tremendous. We have early season pond hunting. We've put in a lot of ponds on the 30,000 acres that we think the members will really be able to enjoy that. The driven hunts that we provide, we'll do 1,000 bird flush pheasants. We emulate the English driven hunt on pegs off of Bison Peak. In the summertime, we have some pretty good fishing on the Lake McConaughey and Lake Ogallala. We also have golf in the area. We're putting in a driving range and off of one of these sandhills, and we think that'll be pretty entertaining for everyone. We also have guided ATV tours, and we really encourage you to utilize that in the summertime. And yeah, we're really excited about that helice. I think we're going to be able to do a lot of things. Or we're going to put a ski field in, and probably 2. All of that you can have for $350 per year. The value of that is probably somewhere between $10,000 and $20,000. You have to use it to make that $350 back, because at membership discounted rates, I think you're going to find nothing like it in North America. We'd like to hunt with our ATA members, so we're really encouraging the ATA members to sign up. We're going to provide you with all this hunting and shooting opportunities. We have sporting clays, we have trap, we have helice, we have feed tasks. We're opening it up for a very limited amount of time. We would like to shoot and hunt with our friends at ATA. And so we encourage you to pick the phone up, talk to Danny or myself or Steve about the memberships. We have cabins. We encourage your families to come out. And we really look forward to seeing you here at Hunt the Racket. Hi folks, Stan Baker with Hunt the Racket. Well, we made it through last year, and we're getting ready to kick off the 2019 shooting season, getting ready to go to the Spring Grand in Tucson. So I thought I'd share that with you, but before I do, what I'd like to do is let's recap last year and my shooting and what we've learned just by doing a lot of interviews with a lot of good shooters. Number 1, we know that we have to have a good gun fit. We have to have a gun that you feel comfortable with and that fits you. Doesn't have to be the most expensive gun, but it does have to fit you. That's number 1. Number 2, we have to have sound fundamentals, and that entails maybe getting some instructions from, in fact, not maybe, probably you should get some instructions from a really good trap shooter. We've had Ricky Marshall Jr. on, and we've had a lot of people sharing ideas with you, and I really hope that helped you. Number 3, you have to have a desire to shoot, and you have to shoot, and it all depends on really what your goals are. if you want to be an All-American, you know, you're probably going to have to shoot quite a bit. And in my case, you're probably not going to want to shoot close to 300,000 rounds in 3 years, but I'm kind of on a fast track. And that's what I'm doing, is trying to share with you my journey and what it took. This will be my 4th year, shooting year. We've shot in the Autumn Grand, didn't do too well. We accumulated a couple All-American points, but we were still trying to work out some issues. Remember, good shooting, you can shoot good for a while. You'll take 2 steps forward, 1 back. And don't be discouraged, because remember, we're doing this to have fun. And not a lot of us are gonna wind up being Harlan Campbell or Ricky Marshall Jr., but you know, we'll come into our own if we stick with it, have patience, and make sure that we stick with the fundamentals, good gun fit, and the desire to shoot. So those are the 3 things. There is something, you know, I was thinking about this, and I'm not sure I'm gonna know how to articulate it, but in life or business, or, you know, if you want to get ahead, I kind of equate it to learning trap. Very similar. The number 1 phase when you're first learning something really is what I call the mechanical phase. We got a good gun, we've got all the fundamentals, you know. Now what we're doing is we're going on maybe a really good instructor's, he's giving you direction, and you're following that direction, so you're more mechanical. And what you're doing is you probably have some degree of success. You know, we all start at the B class, and so you're doing what the instructor tells you to do, and you're having a degree of success. Maybe you're moving to that A status. Maybe your doubles have really started to come up, and you're doing well. But remember, the next phase is after you've shot a while. Now you go into what I call the intuitive phase. The intuitive phase is more, your subconscious is now kicking in. And I believe at that point, you need to be in search of your swing. You need to go out and find your swing without compromising the sound fundamentals. And so that's what we do. The next phase is we've got the fundamentals, we've got a good gun fit, and now we're trying to find our swing and do it to fit the way that you shoot. And that's where you start, you will accelerate. Okay, once you find it, you'll accelerate, and maybe you get into that AA, and sometimes even AAA. But because you're trying new things, and I hope that the ones that don't work for you, you just throw away, forget about them, and use the things that work for you, stick with them, and really try to focus, you know, on that. Now remember, never compromise good sound fundamentals, but you'll find your swing, and then all of a sudden, because maybe you're trying different things, you'll take a step back. All of a sudden your average starts coming down. And don't get discouraged with that. Remember, keep trying new things, always have an open mind, try things. If it works, hang on to that, because we're always in search of our swing. And that's pretty much the phase that I'm in right now. So the next phase, if you shoot long enough, is what I call the expert phase. And it distinguishes good shooters from the really good shooters. You know, the Harlan Campbells and the Ricky Marshalls, the Darrell Farrs, what have you. So in that expert phase, it's almost art form. And I think you guys will know what I'm talking about. You can watch Ricky Marshall or Harlan Campbell on the line shoot, and by the way they're shooting, I can almost tell you what their personalities are. And I know that sounds arrogant, and please forgive me for that, but I will tell you right now that Harlan Campbell shoots, he's expressing and articulating his personality through his shooting. And Ricky does the same thing. They have two distinct different styles, just like they're two distinct different personalities. And I think we all aspire to get to that level, because I really want to be able to express myself through my shooting, much like a painter. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but I think you all understand what I'm talking about. I'm at the point now where I've shot close to 300,000 rounds in 3 years, that I feel a change coming. I'm hoping that I can kind of get into that expert phase this year. I've done the work. I believe if it isn't this year, it may be next year. But that's what we're all trying to do. I'm on a journey. I want you guys to follow me on that journey, and I hope I can help you really improve your shooting. These videos this year, I hope will really help you, and I really sincerely hope that the videos last year helped you a lot. We're planning on shooting this year in New Mexico, the Spring Grand, obviously. We'll do the prelim and the regular Grand. So that's probably about a 12-day meet. We'll travel to Raton. I believe it's going to be in Raton, New Mexico this year, the state shoot. Then from there, we'll be going to Vernal for I believe it's a Western Grand. Then from Vernal back to Colorado State, we'll shoot in the Colorado State shoot, and then back to Vernal for the Utah State shoot. From there, we will be going to Wyoming, the Wyoming State shoot, and then from there, the granddaddy of them all, the Grand. So I hope that I will be able to share a lot of those shoots with you and a lot of ideas. We're here at the Racket right now. We're kicking off a membership drive, if you will, for ATA members. Very discounted, very limited time opportunity to get in on this. But we're really excited about this year. We hope you can join us and on our journey. And I'd like to hear from you guys about your journey. I got a call just the other day from a gentleman in I believe it's Minnesota. I believe it was Montrose, Minnesota. And I believe his name was Vernon, and I sure hope I didn't mess that up. But he called me and he said, "Hey, I want you to know I really appreciate your videos and look forward to them." He says, I was a little fearful that you went away there, and I tried to explain to him that no, we just shut down for the season. We've been out here at the Racket doing our hunts, deer hunts, and our pheasant hunts and what have you, goose and ducks, and just having a ball. And yes, every now and then we want to go over and sharpen our eye on the trap field. So we'll be kicking things off here for this year. We've got Darrell Farr, who is a first-team All-American. He is going to give a clinic here at the Racket. We've got people coming in. They'll be spending the night, and we'll be having a lot of fun. But what we'll be doing is Darrell will be giving a clinic, and then from the clinic, what we're going to do is go over to the helice field. And I got to tell you, you got to see this helice field. We put it in just this year, and it's ZZ Trap. A lot of you know it by ZZ Trap, but it's 5 boxes. It's got an RPM machine which tied to a computer which randomly throws these plastic birds. They look like clay pigeons with wings, and they have a white cap on them. And we have a self-feeding 5 boxes, self-feeding into an RPM machine that's spinning at roughly 9,000 RPMs per minute. So what happens is when you call for that bird, the bird will come zooping out, and you shoot it before it gets over a ring. And that ring, you're shooting it from about 26 meters, and you got to hit it before it gets over a fenced area, which is 21 meters from the boxes. So it kind of takes the place of pigeon shoot. It started in Europe. They were having a hard time finding pigeons, so some guy thought it up. I thought it was pretty ingenious, you know. But it's a sport that's very addictive, and we're going to be shooting some of that. I think you'll really enjoy it. We'll probably even shoot some under the lights tonight, and so you know we're looking forward to that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to show you our sporting clay field. So yours truly and Darrell Farr and Dan Bowie, who is our new general manager, you'll see us all shooting sporting clays together on the sporting clay course. And Darrell is going to actually try and beat the club record. The club record right now is 91, and I think Darrell's got a good shot at it, and I'm excited for him. But and yours truly is going to try to break it too. But I shot a 89 once, you know. But like I said, I do sporting clays for fun. I do trap for my soul. And with that, let's get started with today, and we think you'll enjoy it. And I sincerely hope that it helps you in your shooting. And with that, we'll see you at Hunt the Racket. Yep, we've started another season, and we're getting ready to go down to the Spring Grant in Tucson. And my good friend Darrell Farr here, he's agreed to give me some lessons in doubles. I've been struggling a little bit lately, and so he's gonna help me get squared away, wouldn't you say?
I think so.
Let me ask you, what do you think are the main ingredients in shooting good doubles?
Tempo and gun fit.
What one of the things you were telling me about pushing to the first bird and then attack and drive.
Yes.
Okay, so the first bird you look at attacking.
Yep.
The second bird you drive to it.
Yes, sir.
Using your eyes first.
Yes.
Okay.
Find the bird and then move the gun to it.
All right. Well, I got the theory down. Now let's go out on the field and see if we can't put it to good use.
There you go. Oh!
Ah!
See how much downward you have on that gun?
Yeah.
That's got a lot of upward move.
Yeah.
Cut that in about half.
Okay.
When that bird comes out, just let it come out, stab it, and then just go this way.
Ah!
That's it. See how that was easy there and there?
Hold basically on the one on post 1, 2, 4, and 5.
1, 2.
I've always hold it. You know, I'm thinking of the middle of the house, but now I started looking at where the number is. That's almost.
I mean, if you watch that target, ready? It comes out. There you're okay. So you just see what you did?
Yeah.
You got the gun straight up, it goes out of your eyes. That's why you're canting it. It's because the gun doesn't fit you, and you're rolling the stock over to get the beads in. See, when you're not...
Yeah. So. Hey, we're really excited. We got a new treat for you here at the Racket. We just installed a helice ring. And I don't know if a lot of you know about helice. They call it ZZ trap. But it's originated in Europe as a replacement for pigeon chutes. I guess pigeons got kind of hard to get a hold of. And so someone had the harebrained idea to put together some plastic birds. But you can see out here, there's a ring on the outside, which is roughly 48 meters from where you're shooting. You start your shooting right here at the 26 meter mark. You're 26 meters to those boxes right there. Those boxes, there's 5 boxes, and it's computerized. So those boxes behind them have plastic birds, and they're on an RPM machine that can go up to 9,000 RPM. You call for the bird right here at this contraption. There's a button. When you're ready to shoot, you hit that button, and the machines come on, and you can hear the RPM machines and the Zen, I guess is what they call it. But when you call for that bird, it's a random deal. So you don't know which box it's going to come out of. When it pops up, and I mean they will pop up like dragonflies, you got to go to that bird. You got 2 shots. You got to hit that bird hard enough to hit a little white ring off of the bird. This is an amazing sport. It's a lot of fun. We're about to show you how we do it here at the Racket. Yours truly is going to be the guinea pig, and hopefully we can get a few of these birds. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this little segment. Ah!
Yep.
Dead bird. Ah. Oh. Nice. Dead bird. Lost.
Boy, that can
You guys are
get, that can,
behind you, and you walk up, right? And you're standing there, and you're thinking, just shoot the birds, right? And the guys are betting $1,000. It's a brown one out of the number 4 box. Oh, it's gonna be blue. It's gonna be out of the 2. And you're walking, and you're listening to this, and you know why they're saying it.
And
so you listen to it, and you're like, and your brain's like.
That's why it's so cool. You have your Calcutta. You got your guy who bought you, or you bought yourself, and you got all this money. So there you have it. We've been having a lot of fun out here at the Racket, shooting this helice today, and I think we're going to be able to do a few events here. So we'll be showing you a little more of that as the day goes on. But stay tuned. We got a lot of things going on here at the Racket, and we really look forward to seeing you here. Well, we had a busy day today. We took lessons from Darrell Farr. We I hope we figured out what we were doing wrong on the doubles. Then we went over to the helice field, and I got to tell you, you could see we had a great time over there. We're going to finish the day off. We shot quite a bit of handicap too. So we're going to finish the day off on the sporting clay course. I hope you enjoyed this segment, because I got to tell you, it's probably one of the premier courses in America, and we want you to come out and see it and enjoy it. Later on, we're going to talk about our membership drive, and we'll kind of give you an example of what you can expect if you're a member here at Hunt the Racket. So come on along with us. We're shooting sporting clays with Darrell Farr, and we are having the time of our life.
Over there, no.
Just sit on this bench.
You got to cross her from the left, and then it goes right up to the hole. Get off the stage, dude, you know. Oh.
You got the button.
Oh, here, sorry.
I got it.
I can do it.
Oh, here we go.
Ball.
There you go.
Nice, good job. To introduce you to the general manager and the assistant general manager at Hunt the Racket. They're good friends of mine. We've shot together, and this guy here gave me my first lesson. So Danny Bowie, who's the general manager, Steve DiGesualdo, who's the assistant general manager. They're out here to make sure that you guys and our customers have a tremendous time. Danny, I'd like to know a little something about you.
Started into this business when I was 12 years old, working at the local trap club, and just kind of fell in love with the behind the scenes stuff of the shooting world, and started working at Detroit Gun Club when I was 16 and worked there until I was about 25, left there and worked at Powder Creek for about 5 years in Kansas, and left there and moved to Colorado where I met you at Golden Gun Club. And been there for almost 10 years. And then you talked me into coming up here and showing me this place, and I seen nothing but potential when it came to shooting and hunting, and fell in love with the place. It changed my life just seeing it. And
you know, Danny brings something up. We want to provide an experience for our customers and members. We'd like to provide an experience that literally will change your life. And we've had some people up here that have hunted and have really expressed their appreciation and how we've been a part of actually changing their life. Steve, tell us something about yourself, my friend.
Well, there's not a whole lot to tell. I grew up humble background, community's kind of like where we're at right now. And when I met this gentleman trap shooting, because I've trap shooted since the 70s, he gave me the opportunity of a lifetime to come up here and enjoy this and make it run. We have a vastness of land, we have birds, we have dogs, and we have several buildings. And so it's an everyday living ranch that we take care of
And this
for you
is
to come up and enjoy.
And this is the man who makes it all run. So, I mean, he's a very important part. And let me tell you something. These two guys can shoot. This man here is the Sporting Clay All-American.
No, I was on the trap All-American team, but I have got a few
Okay.
accomplishments in
All
sporting
right.
clays.
Okay. Well, I got to tell you, I saw him shoot Sporting Clays for the first time yesterday. I was very humbled and shocked. And this guy here is the Colorado doubles champion for 2018. He can shoot doubles like no one I know. So we're really excited to have him. And I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about our new membership drive. We are providing a place for people to come and hunt, stay in our cabins, and hunt upland game. We have pheasant, chukar, quail, 4 beautiful award-winning German short-hair pointers that work. You guys work with those dogs?
Every single
They're
day.
great dogs.
And they're fantastic dogs, and we're really proud of them, and they really enhance the hunt for our customers.
The only helice field probably in the moderate midwestern United States.
And yeah, we're really excited about that helice. I think we're going to be able to do a lot of things with that. So what we're going to do is let a membership go. We'd like to hunt with our ATA members, so we're really encouraging the ATA members to sign up. We're going to provide you with all this hunting and shooting opportunities. We have sporting clays, we have trap, we have helice, we have feed task. You can have for $350 per year. The value of that is probably somewhere between $10,000 and $20,000. You have to use it to make that $350 back, because at membership discounted rates, I think you're going to find nothing like it in North America. And we're opening it up for a very limited amount of time. We would like to shoot and hunt with our friends at ATA. And so we encourage you to pick the phone up, talk to Danny or myself or Steve about the memberships. We have cabins. We encourage your families to come out. And we really look forward to seeing you here at Hunt the Racket.